What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another M&M GRAPS show slash podcast. Today we are doing the Mania Night 1 predictions. And yes, sir, I am back here with my dog, Matt. Say what up, Matt.
Yo!
In the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man. Whew. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Mania. So excited.
Bruh, like, a lot of people have been complaining, oh, this Mania doesn't have a lot of build, the matches aren't that good, bro. That's because you comparing it to Mania 40. You cannot compare this shit to Mania 40, bro. That was different.
Mania 40 was different.
Way different, bro. That was one of the best WrestleManias of all time, damn near.
Yeah, you can't expect great build every single year. I mean,
It's not
you
gonna happen.
can, but yeah, fortunately, it ain't always gonna happen.
And I ain't gonna lie, with the short time that they used, they've been cooking. Like the feuds that they picked up on in the last couple of weeks. Unfortunately, John Cena ass can't show up to work, but I understand. He'll be at SmackDown tonight. Yeah, for context, we are recording this Friday morning before the go home show at SmackDown.
Yeah, so that might. I mean, some of our picks may change, but obviously we're filming this now, so whatever we say is locked in.
Yep, locked in. So we are actually going to start off with Jey Uso taking on the Ring General Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh,
man.
Oh, man.
Matt,
this match.
I'm gonna let you go first, bro.
Let me talk about. Yeah, so this match right here, I'm so excited about. Let me tell you, back at the Royal Rumble, I'm a big John Cena fan. Love John Cena. Back at the Royal Rumble, I'm watching Cena and Jey Uso, and I'm like, wow, that's so cool that Jey Uso, who I think, listen, I understand Jey Uso is not like this phenomenal
technical wrestler.
5-star wrestler. No, but like the thing is, he is over with the crowd, and they believe him. Then I know people are going to say, "Oh, the Twitter likes or disliked and blah blah blah." That's cool. Like I get that, and that is true. But in the arena, he is still so over with the crowd that when he beat Cena at the Rumble, yeah, I wasn't even angry. I was like, okay,
how can you be mad,
interesting. But he's worked hard, and that's all you can ask for. And don't get me wrong, the first month of this build was not the best at all. But it picked up when Gunther decided to beat Jimmy Uso to a bloody pulp. And then the next week, Jay came out and cut this promo on Gunther and pretty much told him that he's no longer scared of him. And that would lead to the Go Home Raw, where they would do two different promos, but Gunther. So the whole thing last year was that Gunther, like, pretty much bullied Sami Zayn. Like, he bullied Sami Zayn.
Calm and collected the whole time.
But he got frustrated in their match, and they lost. Now, coming into this year's Mania, Gunther is frustrated about the idea that he can no longer bully Jey Uso like he's done in their previous 3 matches, where he's bullied. I mean, people may not forget, they just had a match at Saturday Night's Main Event earlier this year, which I thought was a tremendous match.
It was a really good match.
Gunther cooked Jey Uso then. So I'm excited for this match. I think the winner is still your World Heavyweight Champion is Gunther, though. I don't think Jey Uso's walking out, because it is so, like, I guess, perfect for Jay to walk out as champion that I just don't think he is. I think he's losing to Gunther. I think Gunther's going to kill that dream for Jey Uso. And maybe at another... Now, I don't think, and I guess we'll address this more on night 2, there's a big thing that Jay or somebody's turning to join Cena, Cody, or to join Cena and The Rock, I should say. I do not think it's Jey Uso, though. I don't. I just think Jey Uso's losing this matchup to add to his story and add to his character.
So, I don't see any possible universe, any different reality where Jey Uso don't walk out that bitch as world champion, bro. We are yeeting at the beginning of WrestleMania to get us hyped for the rest of the show. There is no way in hell that we gonna let Gunther damn near kill Jimmy. Have Jey Uso come out and cut. He told the crowd, yo, stop the yeeting. Hold on, chill on the yeeting. Let me talk real quick. Bruh, ain't no way. This is, and then I remember we've talked about this off the pod. This is finna be Jey Uso's best in-ring match of his fucking career. This man is finna show out. Gunther is finna push him to the limit of, if you don't give me a good match, I am literally going to dog walk you. You don't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have a fucking choice. You're going to put on the best match of your career. You're going to do it right here with me for this title. And I think it's like, I think how this match is going to go is like how you think the match is going to end up. I think Gunther is going to be dog walking this man Jey, where there's no hope, where Jey is literally going to be looking up like he's scared again at Gunther. Like, what did I get myself into? Type shit. Like, did I make the right decision? But then I think it's going to either maybe Jimmy come out, not to like distract Gunther or anything, but like just give Jey some hope. Maybe the crowd get behind him. I just think there's going to be that special moment where Jey locked the fuck in, super kick, spear, splash, look at the crowd, one more time, splash again, win that bit. It's gonna take a lot. It's not just gonna be no super kick, spear, splash, over with. Nah, it's gonna take some overkill if he's actually winning this match.
Yeah, I think we'll see how they book it, but yeah, pretty much what you said. Obviously we don't know how long the match is going to be at all, but if it's 18, 20 minutes long, I'm booking it as the first 10 minutes is Gunther just being a better professional wrestler than Jey.
Just outsmarting him, just
surrounding him, holding him, just making it where he dictates the entire pace of the match, stopping him. But I also could see, depending on how they wanted to do it, it would be fun if right out the gate, Jey just spears Gunther right away.
That like would be called, just like I'm not here to play. Like, I know this ain't finna end it, but I ain't here to fuck around with you, bro. Like, I like that. I like that a lot.
They could play it as they ring the bell, spear, splash, 1, 2, Gunther kicks out, and then Gunther rolls to the floor, like confused,
damn,
almost like
he rolled to the outside. He holding himself. He like, oh shit, like
he's frustrated about the fact he just got caught off super quickly.
Now, if it goes like that, I feel like that would be the perfect way to do it, because it would be super unpredictable then. Because you know how matches go. When somebody's getting their shit off in the beginning, most likely it's going to be a comeback from the behind victory. Like, that's usually how those type of matches go. But if that pops off in the start, Gunther not having no comeback behind victory for fucking Jey Uso. There's no way. No. There's no way to book a match where Gunther would be behind and then come back. So that would just set the tone of like, oh shit.
At that point, it would be a very back and forth match. Like, it would be both men taking. And I'm excited because I don't think any of their other matches are bad. Exactly. I enjoyed the Paradise Man event. I enjoyed their IC Towel one. I enjoyed their King of the Ring last year, because that's how Gunther goes to the finals.
Oh yeah,
to face Orton.
Because people thought Jey Uso was finna win that. A lot of people thought Jey Uso was finna win that.
Oh no, I said last year when Gunther announced himself for King of the Ring, I was like, oh yeah, no.
Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. That's the king. That's
all his. I mean, I'll talk about the pod real quick. I mean, I do think Gunther probably is top 3 in-ring workers in the world to me. The only people I would maybe put ahead of him or behind him is a motivated Kazuchika Okada and Zack Sabre Jr. I think those 3 are just absolutely better. I would also throw Tanahashi, Takeshita. I mean, that would be a different pod.
Yeah,
when we talk about like
but those are people that are like just in his realm of
I think
work rate.
Gunther is just so great. I don't think Gunther's had any bad matches. I know people have not loved his title reign, and I'm not going to blame that on Gunther, because I don't think Gunther's had a bad match during this title reign.
It's not his fault. It's like the same reason why people don't like Cody and they say Cody shit boring. It's the booking. It's what they have to deal with right now. Wait till after this Mania, what they finna do with these people, bro. Even win or lose.
After this Mania, if Gunther walks out not champion, he's wrestling. He's gonna put up all-time numbers. He's wrestling
Bruh.
19 matches in a week
Bruh,
or something.
he
He's just
finna
gonna go
and like
nuts.
and the attitude he's finna have, he finna be
Yep.
dog walking shit, bro. Like if you thought it was Gunther Hogan before, brother, sleeper holds to everybody that's walking in his path, G.
I know we'll kind of talk about it. I don't know if we were going to talk about it like on the night too, on where we think people could go after Mania, like rivalry wise. But
Uh,
I had talked to my brother off the pod, and I had suggested Gunther, if he loses, absolutely should be the one to torment Cody Rhodes after Cody's losing.
oh
Yeah, we'll talk about this more. But yeah,
man,
I have a great idea for that. So.
that would be
I have Gunther
cool.
winning this, though.
That would
I
be
still
dope
think
for
he's gonna
sure.
take it home.
All right, we're on to the next match now. My boy Matt taking the ring general. I'm taking Mr. Yeet Man Jey Uso. We'll see tomorrow. All right, and next we have the greatest luchador in history going against Rey Mysterio. We have El Grande Americano taking on Rey Mysterio. Matt, I know you probably don't like how I just started that off, but it's the truth. It's the greatest luchador of all time.
I mean, who knows? Who knows about where Americano's truly, like, his background? I mean, some say he's been wrestling for 20, 30, 40 years. Some say he literally just put on a mask like 2 or 3 weeks ago. We'll never know.
We'll never know.
But,
I heard he's from the Gulf of America. I've never seen that.
They changed that. They changed that. He's not from the Gulf of Mexico due to feedback and stuff like that. So, I mean, thank God we won't get into politics or anything, but there's no reason he should be from the Gulf of America. He can be from the Gulf of Mexico. It's okay.
It's okay, bro. He's a fucking luchador.
Yeah. I mean, like, we gave him enough heel heat already. So, I mean, this match is going to be really sweet, though. Like,
This match is going to be fun.
Whoever is under the mask, quote unquote, Chad Gable, it's gonna be fun as hell. Like, I don't think he can have a bad match, and he finally is getting a one-on-one on a Mania.
Bro,
like,
he
obviously
show
he missed out last year.
He for the show, and then like, bro, Ray has not missed a step. Like that Ray match that we got on Raw, brother.
Yeah, with the screen. Yeah, no, Ray's timeless. I mean, he started it saying he's the greatest wrestler of all time. I mean, me personally, I really do think Rey Mysterio is the greatest of all time. Mm-hmm. It's him or Christian von der Liger to me. So I think Ray, like, he's just timeless. He's moving better now than he has in years.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very happy when I see Ray on screen because I know he's going to put on
a match. He finna put in. Then like we going against Chad Gable, bro. Like, come on now. We have the last time I can't even remember the last time I saw a Chad Gable match. I was disappointed.
Never. So that's why I can't wait for this matchup. I mean, I think I like the whole metal plate in the mask.
Because that's a way to protect Mysterio. Give Chad his first WrestleMania win and protect Mysterio. Because we always be funny like the deadbeat dad don't ever put over his son. All this woo woo. Ray will put over Chad Gable.
Oh, see, I'm the opposite on that. I think Ray's winning because of the metal mask. I think Ray is going to do it to El Americano. It's him with it.
Bro, the pop that will get, bro.
Ray is going to do it because, like, obviously Dede loves Ray, and Ray wins at Mania. I mean, he won last year at Mania in the tag match with Andrade versus Santos and Dominic. He beat Dominic 2 years ago. Ray's just fun to have at Mania. And I think it's a funny idea that instead of Chad going to put on, or if they want to do a crazy spot, hear me out, and Ray probably would do this, they both put metal plates in their head, and then they dive at each other. It's just back mask. And I don't even know what the ref does at that point. Does
he call the DQ? Does he start counting while they both down to 10? Like, what?
But no, I'm excited. I think there's gonna be some shenanigans with the LWO.
I
think
was
Dragon
just going
Lee
to
or
ask you
one
that.
of them is gonna hit a huge dive, for Mania. I think the trees will be there. I think it's gonna
Yeah.
be super, super fun. I mean, I'm looking forward to every match on the card, but I know some people when I've seen this match got announced, and I also should clarify, I don't think this match should be that long. I think this match could
Nah.
easily be like a 10-minute
Yeah, I was
match,
just gonna say
and
10
just let
minutes.
them go out there and just bang, 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 boom, boom,
Just
boom.
go straight
You
at
know what
it.
I mean?
Just go straight at
I
it.
think Ray could kick out of like the Chaos Fury or whatever, or the diving headbutt without the metal. Like he could do the headbutt, pin him, Ray kicks out, then he gets the metal thing, and then while he's getting the metal thing, Ray has a metal thing or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think they could do this in such a fun way, but I have Rey Mysterio taking this dub.
A good spot I see is him hitting the ankle lock on Ray and Ray getting out, flipping him onto the ropes for the 619. And that's probably where the shenanigans would probably start. Like right then and there.
Shenanigans are starting the moment Ray goes. Or again, we talked about last match. They could just start shenanigans right away. Have everyone be
like
chaotic right away.
You know what? They probably are all coming out together. Now that I think about it,
absolutely,
they're probably all walking out together. Now, that makes a lot of sense though.
And I can't wait to see what gear Ray has. I think Ray's has always really cool gear for Mania, so I'm very excited to see what Ray's gonna use. I'm always, I know people may not know this, but 2 years ago when he faced Dominic and he had that red and yellow, that was the bigger mask, like the helmet mask thing he wore for that match. That was a tribute to Keiji Muto, or the Great Muto, who went into the Hall of Fame that year. So that was really cool to me because I'm a nerd.
Dope. So you probably really like that shit.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm very excited to see what Ray pulls out.
Bro, his Mania fits be hot, bro. Like that man.
Rey Mysterio's cool. He's just cool as hell.
Yeah, he knows how to play the crowd with his fits too. He know what he be doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That boy Ray the Truth.
Cool.
So you are taking Rey Mysterio. I am actually going to be taking El Grande Americano for this one. I think Chad Gable was going to get his first WrestleMania win.
I mean, he deserves it. I can't even be mad about that. And I don't know. I just think the whole metal plate. It's gonna
have a play. It's definitely gonna have a play in it. Yes.
It's gonna be really good if they want to do it. So Gable gets the metal plate in his mask. Ray's in the corner. Gable goes to hit him in the corner, and Ray ducks. So Gable just hits his head off the middle turnbuckle with the metal plate.
The self-damage, does some self-damage.
And then he falls onto the ropes, and then Ray 619s him.
So he just sets his own self up for failure trying to cheat. That would be funny. That'd be a great ending, because then when he hits the 619, Ray can play the knee, but damn near it would hurt him just as much as it hurt Ray.
Yep, I cannot wait. This could be a fun match. It's gonna be very fun to watch.
Really fun match. See, we told y'all the stand and deliver predictions. We was all on the same side, but 2 for 2. We on opposite sides already. On to the next match. All right, and we are back, and we have the next match. The United States Championship is up for grabs between LA Knight and the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Now, context. Matt hates LA Knight. Matt, tell the people why you hate LA Knight.
I mean, okay, this is all opinion. Let's clarify this. This is the word, opinion. I think LA Knight's I think he's annoying on the mic. I think his whole dummy, la 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 la. It's just annoying after a while. It was funny and maybe it caught on at first, but it is annoying. And I don't think he's the best in the ring. And I know that doesn't necessarily matter because Jey Uso is in the world title match. So yeah, who am I to judge? But I just don't care for LA Knight matches. I don't think he ever really has phenomenal matches. I mean, I pointed this out last year to my friends. Him and AJ Styles had a match last year at Mania, and I did not like it. And I did not like it because LA Knight wasn't in it. I just really did not care for the match. And I think like, oh, you had a bad match with AJ Styles. I don't really think that's on AJ Styles. That might be on you. But
Man, that's kind of
as
hard. Cause,
yeah, as Mike did point out on commentary, I will take back, me and Mike were talking about LA Knight last night. I did watch Logan Paul versus LA Knight from SummerSlam, and I will give it its credit. It is a very fun match. Like that is a very fun match.
I'm not
So,
saying that it's a really good match, but he did ask me what's
mean,
my
it is.
favorite. He asked me what's my favorite LA Knight match, and since I was there live at SummerSlam, I personally thought the LA Knight versus Logan Paul was like his best match so far.
I forgot the whole beginning, like the neck breaker on the announce table and stuff. Completely forgot about that. So and Logan hit the springboard moonsault, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about this match right here.
You're talking about LA Knight and Jacob Fatu, and that's gonna go nowhere near how LA Knight and Logan Paul went.
Yeah, or it could, because it could just be Jake Fatu beats the shit out of him and dog walks him and put them on the announce table and put them through it in the third match of Mania.
It's looking bad, bro.
Yeah.
If him and Braun Strowman was boxing like that, what the fuck LA Knight finna do?
But I do have two outcomes in this match. So, who I want to win and who I think to win could be different, and I'll explain why. I want Jacob Fatu to win.
I'm with you on that one.
I think the world of Jacob Fatu. I think he literally has star power all over him. There's nothing you can see wrong about Jacob Fatu. He's physical in the ring. Sure, Mike pointed this out. Sure, does Jacob Fatu have wrestling matches? But
he'll beat the shit out you though.
In the ring. Yeah,
he has fights.
Fight.
He has fights.
That's fun to watch to me. Like I don't know, I've loved Jacob Fatu ever since he's been on the Indies and MLW, all the stuff.
Bro, Mike Ward, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, he's so fun to listen to on the mic because he's believable. When he talks, you believe this man is a real dangerous threat. Because he is. He is. He's a very scary individual.
Everything he say out his mouth, you believe that shit.
So I want and would like for Jacob Fatu to win, but I'll explain to you what I think could he. Referee could either get taken down, an accidental Tamatonga, and they set it up. Fatu, let's say LA Knight gets the offense, boom, BFT. Referee gets distracted, Solo goes to spike him, and Fatu's like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Because a couple weeks back, he was pissed that he was in his business. He cost him that shot.
Yep, and he yells at him, and then Solo turned and spikes Jacob Fatu. And that doesn't need to knock Jacob Fatu down, though. He spikes Fatu. Fatu is just furious, but in his anger, he gets turned around and gets hit with a BFT, and just gets LA Knight gets just a quick 1-2-3 on Fatu. It doesn't need to be like Fatu is just down there selling it.
Right.
Like it's just a quick 1-2-3.
And then LA Knight rolls out of the ring type shit.
Out.
Yeah.
Because Fatu could just be angry about the fact he just got cost his United States title match by Solo.
By his people. Yeah.
But if they don't do that, though.
What's the other way?
How I see this match going is Jacob Fatu dog walks him. Jacob Fatu just beats the hell out of LA Knight. He should have been with the BFT, and then Fatu should just stand up like a finisher.
So you know how Carmelo Hayes reversed the BFT, how he did like the handstand? Just imagine, bro, they do it to Fatu, his head hits the ground, but he like grabs the ground and then just looks up.
He absolutely could.
Like, motherfucker, you think that's all it's gonna take? Like, dude,
I mean,
like the camera work and the pop you can get from that. Like, BFT, wait, what is Fatu doing? He just looks up slowly, like with that like evil ass grin he got, bro.
Grin he likes to do.
No, I mean, like, bro, the boogeyman shake he be doing too. Bro, you get up and do that.
You just start shaking it from him and acting like, "Hey, yo, that's my finisher. Why? Why you just do that, man?" Bro, and then LA Knight gonna do finish. So that's how he returns the BFT because he's like, "Damn, bro, just said I don't give a fuck about your finish, whatever." But no, I think I want, and I'm going to pick Jacob Fatu to win this match. But I absolutely see a world where LA Knight takes this victory too. So
yeah, I'm gonna go I'm with you with the want. I want Jacob to win because Jacob with the United States, yada I mean, Jacob with the United States Championship would be cinema. All the promos he would be cutting, the shit he'd be talking, all the feuds he'd be in, like that'd be exciting to see. But I think they are gonna let LA Knight retain here, get his second WrestleMania win, because I think with LA Knight, since he's at such a point in his career, he doesn't have as much time as people might think. LA Knight, like he has a young charisma about him, but I think LA, what is he, like 41?
Yeah.
Yeah, LA Knight he's around Cody and Roman in them's age, and the chances of him becoming a world champion are not likely. So I think one, they made him lose and get it back to make him a 2-time U.S. champion, and then two, I think with this run they're gonna make it a little bit longer to cement him as a U.S. champion. So I think LA Knight is going to retain, and I do agree with Matt that it will have something to do with Solo Sikoa, Costa, and Jacob. Solo trying to either spike LA, Solo trying to like get Jacob to understand like, no, I'm here to help you, and Jacob not trying to hit at shit. Like the ref is definitely getting hit. This is a bloodline match. The ref is getting taken out. Anytime the bloodline is involved, wait for the triple threat tonight. That's a no DQ, and I bet the ref still get taken out. So not tonight, but tomorrow night. So I am gonna take LA Knight with this one, even though I do want Jacob to win because, like I said, cinema. But yeah, I mean. But I'm gonna take LA Knight on this one. All right, and next we have Naomi taking on Jade Cargill. They honestly should have made this like an Extreme Rules, no hold bars, some type of match, because the way these women been boxing and talking to each other, this is damn near one of the best build-ups to WrestleMania, to be honest.
I agree with that. I mean, listen, if Mike just decided to, I don't know, throw me off a car lot through a windshield, yeah, I mean, what I would want to do is come back and have a professional wrestling match with you with rules. Like, I absolutely would not want it to be no DQ or anything, or just where I can whoop your ass. No, normal rules. If I win by count out, I win by count out. You know, I don't want to hit you with a chair. I want to play fair. All right.
I want to collar necktie the whole match.
I'm headlocking you for 6 minutes, and you will deal with this. You will not get out. But obviously, back to this match. This match has had really fun build, but like Mike said, I don't understand why this isn't like a no DQ match. And I know that not every match right away should be a stipulation match, but this deserves it. She literally threw her through a car windshield in story.
And then she came back, and then Jay came back at Chamber and closed the damn Chamber door on her.
The hell out of her at Chamber. My friend was over. Shout out to Allison. Allison doesn't watch wrestling. She's over here, and she's like, damn, is she actually like hurting her? And I was like,
that's like that. That's like that meme. What did she do to make her that mad?
For real, like she legit didn't know, and that's funny because she obviously don't watch wrestling. So seeing how someone who doesn't watch wrestling react to that beatdown was really fun. Yeah. But I think this match is going to be okay. I don't necessarily have like high hopes for it in the sense of like I know where Jade is at in the ring, and obviously I think the world of Naomi. I think Naomi's amazing. Carry anybody, and I think that's what Naomi's going to do here. Naomi's going to give Jade her best singles match in the WWE, and maybe the best match of her entire career. Because like I did enjoy some of Jade's matches, or quite a few of Jade's matches in AEW, but I think Naomi's just really good and she can carry anything she's given. So I think putting her with Jade at Mania was a perfect fit if you wanted Jade on the card. And also it's just cool to see that these two women, they're not fighting for a championship. They're not fighting for, you know, I mean, obviously all the rest of the women's matches on Mania is for a championship. Tiffany and Charlotte, the women's tag, the world women's on night 2, you know, triple threat. This is just a grudge women's match. So that's kind of cool to see. And I do get like Chelsea Green probably should be on the card. And maybe tomorrow, maybe when we do night 2, we could talk about what Chelsea Green could possibly do because there's something going around about her. Okay. But I think this is going to be really, really, I think this match isn't going to be long either. And I think, I don't know how Dudley wants to book it, but I would have Naomi win here. I would too. Naomi is the veteran here. So have Jade's emotions overwhelm her, and she makes a mistake, and Naomi capitalizes it and beat her.
She
the
can get rolled.
next
She can get rolled up. She can get rolled up in this
exactly,
match.
or even like the turnbuckle, like Naomi undoes the turnbuckle and then
Uh-huh.
like pushes Jade into. They could do
Yeah.
something
They
here,
can there's
and
a
I'm
couple
sure they
things they can
will.
do. Especially
I'm
with the
sure there's
night
a creative way to do it.
especially with the heel run Naomi's been on these last couple weeks, there's a lot of things
Yeah.
that they can do to protect Jade and not give Naomi that win.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think like they could do some really fun stuff with this match if they want, however they want to book it. But I'm also very interested of their entrances and attires because I think Jade always has some really cool attires. And Jade's entrance is sweet as hell. So seeing it on like a
Yeah.
grand stage of Mania like it was last year was cool. I think Naomi's entrance is really cool and her gear is usually pretty cool. And
Mm-hmm.
seeing it on that, I don't know.
And they finna go for each other with the attires. They finna go
Yeah,
bar for
absolutely.
bar. They finna go bar
Yeah,
for bar for
absolutely.
show.
And I just think this is going to be really. I don't know. I don't like. I think I talked about with the Gable and Ray match. I don't think this match is going to be long by any means, but I think it'll just be a fun match on the card to end this because I don't think this rivalry ends here. I mean, the next pay-per-view is Backlash,
Yeah,
so I would
this rivalries are not gonna be
probably
over.
assume
Nah.
they're gonna go there. I don't think they're gonna get off the same brand. Like maybe they both get drafted to Raw or whatever. I
Yeah.
think they're gonna be kind of stuck together for a minute, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's
it's cool.
cool.
But I think because Jade needs someone who can, again, I don't think Jade Cargill's like a god awful wrestler, but she needs someone in a match to carry her. That's how it works. And that's okay. Every match has like a ring leader, someone who's
Yeah.
there to
Looks
guide the
like
match and stuff like that.
keeping the tempo of the match, yeah.
Exactly. And Naomi is perfect to get those, reps in with Jade in the house show loops, doing it at Mania. Because, like, it's Mania. Like, if you mess up, it's on the grandest stage. So Jade, has to show out here. And I think
Has
she
to.
can.
I
Because
think
I've
she
seen
will.
Jade have, like, everyone, who didn't watch her AEW run or who watched her AEW one was like, yeah, she had a lot of job matches. She did, but she also had really good matches with Chris Statlander, Athena, her and Anna Jace. I think it was their second match. I remember I really enjoyed. Like she had good matches during that TBS title run when she first beats Ruby Soho to win the TBS title. So it's like Jade, like she can have a good match. She
Mm-hmm.
can. Oh, I think here though she doesn't need to try the springboards and stuff. Just do what you know. You are powerful as hell. Just throw Naomi around for this matchup. You know what I mean? Like use
Mm-hmm.
that power, and then Naomi has to find a way by either cutting off her legs or doing not actually cutting off her legs. Clarify that, but you know what I mean? Like going after her
Yeah.
legs or something to stop that power game, and just using the veteran instinct to control the match. So I'm gonna take Naomi, like you said. I think Naomi has this, but I think it's going to be a okay, fun match to be in the middle of WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's not going to be a banger match. It might end up being a banger match, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to be a banger match. It's going to be a fun match. It's definitely going to be entertaining to watch, especially with the way they've been talking to each other and like how they say they go handle things. Now, with that being said, we both got Naomi winning, but do we have a ref bump in this match?
Yes. No,
No ref
because I
bump?
think how Naomi can win. I guess maybe not a ref bump, but how I can have Naomi win is again she does like I keep going back to exposed turnbuckle. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that's a really easy heel thing to do.
Yeah.
Naomi could like either bring in a chair and like slide it, and then I think the referee will get distracted with something, and then that's
That's when
what
Naomi
Naomi
will
can use.
act. That's when
Yep.
she'll act. Okay.
She can use the turnbuckle or use something like a brass knuckle or something. And then I don't know, because I mean, this gonna sound bad. I don't think she's gonna win with the rear view, but I don't see Jade tapping out to the field of glow unless she puts her in the field of glow and Jade passes out. So my
Okay.
idea was like Naomi could like pull the turnbuckle pad off. Like imagine Naomi's in the corner. She accidentally pulls the turnbuckle pad off. Jade runs at her. She moves. Jade hits the turnbuckle pad, the exposed one, but it
Uh-huh.
accidentally came off. So the referee can't really DQ Naomi. And then Naomi does her little split leg moonsault out the corner to hit her for the victory. Do you know what I mean? I think it's going to be something like
Yeah.
that,
Okay. That makes
where
sense.
Jade loses because of like Naomi cheating, but like I don't think the referee is gonna get bumped in it.
Okay. All right. So we both got Naomi, no ref bump, but it's definitely going to be to some shenanigans.
Yep, absolutely.
Heel Naomi On to the next one. All right, and next up we have the tag team match for the Raw World Tag Team Championships. We have the War Raiders, Ivar and Eric, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then we're going against the New Day. We got Xavier Woods. We got Kofi Kingston. Heel Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Man, this shit has been hard to hard to watch, but just because like if you've been a New Day fan your whole life, just seeing how these boys did Big E, it hurt the soul. But speaking of Big E, I think Big E might have something to do with this match, and it's not the way that people think. I don't think Big E is going to come out and cost the New Day. I think Big E is gonna come and join the New Day and cost the War Raiders. I think Big E is gonna be the New Day's heel manager, and that's how they come back together. Because everyone's gonna be so geek. Yes, Big E's here. Yes, go cost him. Go cost him. Nah. I'm here to work with my boys again. They was right. I have been behind the desk. I have been tripping. They was right. Let me go lock in and help these boys because they've been. I ain't gonna lie. Ever since the New Day's been healed, they've been on their shit. I don't think have they lost yet.
No.
Because I think they beat the LWO.
They beat the LWO.
They beat the War Raiders by DQ. And then I think
they got DQ'd against the War Raiders. So I guess technically, they lost by disqualification. But I don't think the New Day have taken a pinfall loss since turning heel.
No, remember Ivar hit Xavier with the chair and the ref called him.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because Xavier was the one who grabbed the chair. No, so I think Xavier grabbed the chair and hit Ivar, and Ivar like no-sold it, and then like grabbed the chair and hit Xavier with it. It was something like that. But the ref only caught Ivar, and then I think that's how they got this match.
Okay. My bad. A lot of wrestling. Wrestling.
Bro, that's all we do. That's all we do. We was watching wrestling last night. That's why we were supposed to make this last night, but we was watching wrestling.
This Discord.
My boy Matt was live from like 3 p.m. to like 12 in the morning. No, it was longer than that. Like 2 in the morning. Just straight wrestling shows in Vegas.
Doing the same today. Streaming all the indie stuff going on today. So
no sleep.
Yep. No sleep. Ever.
But we'll be up for Stand and Deliver though.
Yep. Live Stand and Deliver pod. Possibly.
Oh yeah, we're doing that. You guys will see us right after Stand and Deliver live. We'll be giving you guys one of these podcasts on YouTube, Twitch. Probably won't go live on TikTok for that one, but you can catch us on those two. But for the New Day and War Raiders match, I know you was taken off guard with that one. But yeah, I'm taking New Day winning with the help of Big E.
So I'm the opposite of what you just said. Literally the complete opposite thing. Because here's the thing. Ivar and Eric have both had neck surgeries like Big E did. They both. That's when Ivar took time off and Rowan took time off. It was both due to neck injuries. So I could see Big E almost like sympathizing with the War Raiders for that. But I want to talk about this actual match.
Okay.
Because I did miss the ending, but I do remember the match on Raw. And they had a little rivalry back in 2022 that led to a Viking Rules match, I want to say. I think it was 2022. I could be wrong. 2022, 2023, they had a Viking Rules match and stuff. That's when, that's actually the match Eric would get hurt in. Oh, but I think this is going to be actually a really, really good match. No, yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm really excited for this match.
This is going to be really good.
It's always really physical when these two teams lock up. Like, if for some reason, I don't ever think the New Day is bad per se, but I think sometimes, like, I don't know, the New Day isn't always the most physical team. Yeah, and that's just because
I agree.
Something about when they wrestled the War Raiders, and they just get, like, this more intense, like, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just kind of how the War Raiders wrestle.
I was just going to say, it might be because of them.
They hit harder. It looks more just violent and brutal. So I think this match is going to be really fun. But even though I said the complete opposite, I do think Big E's going to sympathize with the War Raiders. And I don't think he's going to join the New Day, but I think the New Day is still going to win this match somehow.
Okay.
By just being the better team. I mean, the New Day is arguably the greatest tag team in WWE history.
Yeah.
The other argument is the Usos, right? It's New Day Usos as a 2-on-2 team because I don't count the Shield,
Yeah, right.
Evolution, all that stuff. We're talking about just 2-on-2.
Tag teams.
New Day, and I guess New Day
cat
was
out the bag. Cat out the bag. We don't think the Dudleys are that good.
Yeah, I mean I could talk about the Dudleys. I love Devon Dudley. Dudley was a reverend at one point. He had a sweet gimmick.
We fuck with Devon. We fuck with Devon, but the Bubba Ray, and the way he acts like he's like a god. That's just me.
Yeah, I mean that's a whole different thing. Yeah,
that's a whole different pod.
But I think this match is going to be physical as hell. I think it's a good so the Motor City Machine Guns and Street Profits are today on SmackDown, and they absolutely should be on this card. And maybe when we do the Twitch is Black Mike 27, correct?
Yep. You can see that right above here for the visual listeners.
Yep, that's where we're going to do the live pod. So right after Stand Deliver, we're going to go live on Twitch to do the pod, and we'll be answering some questions from chat as we run down the matches. Maybe then we'll talk about, on the night one, we could talk about the Street Profits and Machine Gun match because we're not going to cover SmackDown. But we still should at least acknowledge that match, which I think is going to be a fantastic
banger,
match.
Bro. It's going to be so fast paced bruh.
Yeah, it's gonna be like you got to keep your eyes on that screen. They're gonna be just
really good,
very fast paced. Which I also think this match could do. I think both tag title matches are really good this year going into Mania. I know this match had kind of shorter build, but I like the build to this match. The idea that the New Day did try to re-injure their necks, knowing that knowing what happened with Big E, you think the New Day would almost be sympathetic towards the whole neck thing.
They wouldn't do some shit like that.
They do, and obviously I know they turned on Big E and they told him, we don't like you no more and all that crap. But you think they wouldn't go there, and they did. Yeah. And I think the Viking Raiders, and the promos on Raw were really good. The New Day pretty much, the Viking Raiders are like, oh, you should be ready for a war. And the New Day were like, why does everyone act like we haven't been in wars? They were in Hell in a Cell with the Usos. They've gone to war with the Viking Raiders before. They're acting like the New Day ain't used to this physical style. So I think this match is going to be physical. It's going to be hard-hitting. It's going to be just... I would say violent, but it's just going to be a real physical, aggressive match. But at the end of the day, I am taking the boys, the New Day, because I think it's time for New Day to get another belt reign. I think New Day are fantastic individuals. I think they're fantastic workers. And I don't think anything against the Warriors. I think Warriors are also great, but the Warriors can win the tag titles back at any time. And they're always fun to watch.
And they'll be 3 or 4 time tag team champions at that point?
They would be, at that point, they'd be 3, I think.
3-time, yeah. See? That's a great accolade to add.
Because they've held it here, and then they held the... If you don't got the NXT, I think they held the Raw tag team titles once. Because they lose it to... Murphy and Seth Rollins.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's back when he was the Messiah. Ooh, those were some days.
Not good ones, depending on who you ask. Maybe we won't go for a second. We'll talk about Seth Rollins' characters because I got a controversial opinion about that Messiah stuff.
Ooh, okay.
Garbage.
But we are both taking the New Day on this one, and like you said, the New Day are great workers, great characters, and seeing the heel New Day with championships around their waist, that's just gonna be bruh. You thought they had ammo before?
Don't want to now.
All right, in the next match we have up what we think will be the co-main event. We have Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's World Championship. Brother, this was one of the most boring builds to a championship feud until we had both of these women just shoot cut on SmackDown in Chicago, which I was at. Bruh. The awkwardness in that ring, I was secondhand embarrassed from up in the stands, Jay.
I mean, it was something, and I'll give them credit because they did redeem it by them getting into a backstage fight the week after.
Uh-huh.
I think I don't know if I've hated this build like as much as other people. I don't think it's been fantastic, but I don't think it was gonna be fantastic when this match had gotten announced. Like when this match had gotten announced, I don't know what I thought the build was gonna be, and what it is kind of interesting because like
Yeah.
there does seem like I think Charlotte. I think the world of Charlotte. I think Charlotte has a good way of making things seem way more real than what they actually are. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like, look at the whole thing. Like, her and Becky have, like, forever it was like, oh, her and Becky don't like each other, and now they've like said in interviews like, oh yeah, no, we're friends again and stuff like that. Like, I think maybe Charlotte just rubs people the wrong way, and then eventually she grows on people or whatever. I
Yeah.
don't know, but I think the world of Charlotte,
I
and
do
I think
too.
this is going to be a fantastic match.
Really good
Now,
match.
I do like the thing that people think, oh, Charlotte's being unprofessional and this and that,
Nah,
and
nah,
oh,
nah,
she's gonna
nah,
go
nah.
off script. No, that's
Fuck
what Charlotte
no.
does.
That's
Charlotte just like acts like this all the time.
this is
She's
heel
just
Charlotte.
amplifying it. But yeah, heel Charlotte is just this like I'll talk about whatever the hell I want, whenever the hell I want, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop
Because
me.
I'm the queen.
Because I am Charlotte Flair. I'm a 16-time world champion. And when she gets number 17, yeah, she's getting number 17.
She's definitely getting 17.
People are gonna be mad. Because what is she now? She's not 16 now, right? She's
I think
15.
I think either 14. I think she's either 14 or 15. If I'm not mistaken.
I think she's 14. So maybe
14?
this would be her 15.
Okay.
But I mean, to take back, Charlotte has blatantly said before, like, yeah, she doesn't count all her title reigns. Like, she definitely knows. I think she said she only counts like 8 of them or something as like really like, hey, I won the world championship. Like, hey, this is like a big deal.
Right.
They did hot potato it a lot with her, but I think this match should be awesome. I think it's kind of like I want to say a carbon copy of each other, not because of how they look or whatever, but they do wrestle. They
Similar.
are both tremendously, yeah, they're both tremendously athletic. I think Charlotte has really good matches. I think I could see why people think Charlotte's boring because I do see the Star of Charlotte matches kind of being boring. But like, I think Tiffany is fantastic. I've loved Tiffany since she debuted in NXT. Like from her debut, I just kind of seen and knew she was going to be a star. I was like, wow, she has everything you could want to be a star. I mean, she had really crappy gear, but thank God that got rid of. But Tiffany. And I'll talk about this. Tiffany, her first feud in NXT was with Saray, who is now Sari, who is my absolute favorite women's wrestler in the entire world. In the entire, maybe ever. Who knows? I love Sari to death. So Tiffany knows how to wrestle.
Definitely.
Because Sari made her wrestle. And Sari helped her backstage and stuff like that. So I think like this is going to be a really good match. They're really going to work their asses off if they're the co-main event, they're going to want to steal the show. And I think it's going to be really good. Now, I do think Charlotte's going to win. I think Charlotte's taking this home. I think Tiffany is not going to go. I think Tiffany, she's only had the belt since what? When she win that? December-ish? January-ish? Somewhere on then. I mean, she's been champion for 4 months. This is her first reign. I know she was NXT champion, but in NXT, she was only champion from May to September when Becky won it from her. So another 4-month reign. It's okay. We don't need every title reign to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 a year for somebody tomorrow night. Not every title reign needs to be this long reign title reign. 4 months is fine as a champion. She got to go into different PLEs as champion. She got to do Elimination Chamber as champion. And, she's wrestled on SmackDown a bunch with it. She's been a marquee point of SmackDown.
She beat Nia Jax.
And it doesn't take any way away from... If Tiffany loses,
don't
it's not
take
like
shit away from her.
Big down the card. No.
Right.
She's so over with the Tiffy time and so talented. She's going to stay right in that main event slot. So I think Charlotte's winning just because it's Charlotte. And she won at the Rumble. And I think Charlotte is going to take this home. They like putting the belt on Charlotte so they can build someone up to take it from Charlotte.
I see.
Oh,
go ahead.
Oh, so I see Charlotte winning this championship, and then maybe through the draft or whatever, them building someone up to take this belt straight off of Charlotte. So not straight off, but I don't think Charlotte
Yeah.
will hold this belt maybe until SummerSlam at the latest. Like that would be like pushing it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Mrs. Money in the Bank, whoever that'll be this year, will cash in the briefcase on her.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't think Charlotte's gonna have this for very long. So I can't wait to see what happens for this match.
Our boy Santi says there's 3 things guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Charlotte Flair winning a championship after injury.
And he's right. She's that good.
She is, though, and it's like there's nothing even to be upset or mad about because Charlotte is that good. But I'm gonna have to disagree with you on this one, Matt. I am gonna take Tiffy Tom retaining against Charlotte because I think that they're gonna use this to cement Tiffy Tom. I think they believe in Tiffany Stratton. I don't think that they would have had Charlotte be this WrestleMania feud if they didn't believe in Tiffany Stratton. Yeah, Tiffany has gotten buried by Charlotte a couple times in the interview promo, but Tiffany got back over on her in Chicago, had her grasping for straws, talking about some Ludwig is in her DMs, knowing damn well Ludwig Kaiser, that faithful man, Ludwig Kaiser, is not in Charlotte DMs. We can all attest to that. Don't nobody believe you, Charlotte. Nobody. But I do think this is going to be a very physical, very fun match because I think they are going to play to the point like they've been brawling. They don't like each other. They've said some quote unquote off script shit. So I think they're going to play into that in the match, like some disrespectful slaps, some shit talking, of course. But I think that Tiffany is going to find a way to, I think how we were talking about earlier with Jade and her emotions, I think for the first time ever, Charlotte might let her emotions get over her. And that be the reason why Tiffany is able to take the win this one. I don't think it'll be like a roll up or anything crazy. I think that she might actually beat Charlotte clean, and that will be the way to like cement Tiffany. Like, okay, well, she is the champion for now, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe she'll be the one that loses it like SummerSlam because that'll be a good enough. Like you said, all these runs don't need to be like a year plus long and stuff like that. But maybe at like SummerSlam or maybe at like Money in the Bank, they cash in same night because they usually. This was the first time in a minute that the women's Money in the Bank, she held it for a while, right?
Yeah, Tiffany, she held it. She won the Mrs. Money in the Bank in July of last year. She cashed it in December, January. So she was Mrs. Money in the Bank for 6 months.
Yeah, and they usually burn the women's. They
love burning the women's. I mean,
yeah.
Alexa Bliss won it and cashed in on the same. I mean, so okay, Carmella won it and then held it for almost a year. But then Alexa Bliss won it, cashed it in on the same night. Bayley won it, cashed it on the same night. Asuka won it, and the next night Becky gave her the championship because that's when Becky had to go away due to her pregnancy. 2021, Nikki Cross wins it and cashed it in the night after. 2022, who's the 2022 Mrs. Money in the Bank? That was. Wow, I
think that off the top of my head.
I'm trying to say the 2022 misses. I'm gonna look it up. We do our research here on the pod.
We
And
do
before
research.
I am a walking encyclopedia, but I watch so much wrestling that sometimes
Your brain farts on a couple of them, and that's okay.
Yeah,
Because the
no,
man, guess what? The man know everything else. He just named you like what 4 Money in the Bank winners and how the cash-ins went.
the 2022 Mrs. Money in the Bank was Liv Morgan, who also cashed it in on the same night. How could I forget that? And then 2023, the Mrs. Money in the Bank would be Io Sky, who would cash it in a month later. So like they really do love burning that Money in the Bank briefcase.
They don't let them hold them. So, and what's funny is that Tiffany and Carmella kind of have like similar personalities, and they let them hold it for a while. So that's actually pretty interesting too.
Yes, very.
So we are on opposite sides for this one for the co-main event. What we think will be the co-main event. I have Tiffy time. My boy Matt is taking the queen.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited for this match. I mean, I'm excited for WrestleMania in general, but like, I think each one of these matches have had good build, and I think they have a lot of physicality that can happen in these matches.
They're gonna have their each
without needing weapons.
Exactly. Like they each have their own little story where it gets to like this match is going to get to this point type shit because of this. Like, this is why I think this is going to be extremely physical match. This is going to be like some slapping, hair grabbing, like muffin to the face to the. It's going to be good. This is going to be really good. Yeah, this is going to be real good. All right, and now it's time for the main event. All right, main event. We got Seth Rollins. We got the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. And we have the Second City Saint, CM Punk. I didn't say Seth Rollins gimmick. The Revolutionary, the Visionary, Seth freaking Rollins. Damn, this hard. This is tough.
Nah, bro. Nah, let's take this shit away. From the ones up, Roman about to stack these dudes like he did at 37 with Bryan Danielson and Cope. Roman got this. It's always been Roman.
Hold on. You ready? You ready? No. CM Punk is taking this one, sir. And there ain't shit else happening about it. It ain't got shit to do with me being from Chicago. It ain't got shit to do with CM Punk being my favorite wrestler. That boy is walking out of WrestleMania, his first main event as the winner, with Paul Heyman walking out by his side, fucking over Roman, fucking over Seth Rollins. I know everybody think, oh, Paul Heyman's gonna work with Seth. You guys, he owes Seth a favor. Seth has him. Fuck Seth. Hell no. Seth is gonna put on a banger ass match. So is Roman. So is Punk. Seth is gonna get his stomps in on their ass. He gonna curb stomp both of them to the ground. He might even threaten to curb stomp Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman might go to do something. Boom, hit Seth with the chair. It ain't gonna feel like shit, but it's gonna give them enough time to get up, beat Seth's ass, take him out the match. Now we got Roman. Now we got Punk. The match that everybody wanna see. Roman and Punk. No, everybody wanna see Roman and Seth. No, we don't wanna see that shit. We saw that Royal Rumble, and this man wanted to get his ass disqualified because he couldn't take it that Seth came out in the Shield outfit through the crowd. Well, guess what, Roman? You have to deal with CM Punk having Paul Heyman at his side because he's finna pin your ass after go to sleep. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Actually, it's going to be a go to sleep. Actually, I think it's going to be a stomp, then a go to sleep. That's what I think.
It's okay to be wrong. I mean, that's fine.
What?
Being wrong is okay.
Okay, so Matt, before we delusion is a disease. You can seek help.
Well, okay, but the Nile's a river in Egypt, so remember that. And Dochi has a song called The Nile's a River, and that's a good song, so you should listen to that. Back to this match. Yeah, I mean, what a sweet main event, though, Loki.
No,
like, three dudes just hate each other. Now, let me tell you about the Seth favor. I think everyone's like, Paul is going to side with Seth. Like, that's Seth's favor. Like, you have to be on my side.
That's so dumb.
What happens if the favor is something way bigger than that? That's way funnier. What happens if the favor is Seth tells Paul Heyman to fuck off? The favor is
like, you can't be out here. Like, you can't be out here. Take your ass to the back, bro. This is us.
The favor is you get out of here. This is grown man business. Go. Leave. What happens if that's his favor? His favor is for Paul Heyman to walk his ass down that ramp and turn around and walk his ass back up that ramp. Because that would be so much better than him turning. Like, the idea that Seth, at the end of the day, had this bigger plan, that Roman and Punk are so focused on who has Heyman, that Seth's like, fuck out of here. I don't want to see this dude. Go. And sends him back up the ramp. That would be fantastic. That would be the best thing they could do for that favor, is sending Paul straight back to the ramp. Because that way, it's just them three.
Yeah.
Because I don't think having Paul turn on them in the main event of WrestleMania, I just don't think that's needed at all, in my opinion. I don't think Seth needs Paul Heyman.
I agree.
All. That's just my opinion. So I think having that would be way more. And it would be funny as hell because Paul Heyman walks all the way down the ramp.
Right, just to walk all the way. But like, get out of here, old man.
But we're talking about like Roman and Punk, who are masters of storytelling in that ring, in my opinion, and their facial expressions, especially like Roman's facial expressions don't get enough credit. Like, he's very good at showing his emotion, like just through his face and through his word, like not even like his in-ring stuff, like his body language and shit like that.
I agree.
So I think like how Roman would react to that, how Punk would react react to that, because then it would almost put them in this like dazed or stunned state. Because obviously Roman's doing this whole thing. Man, I don't need Paul Heyman. Man, I brought him to the island of relevancy, and that's fantastic. But deep down, it kind of bothers him in the character.
Paul Heyman. He need Paul
But
Heyman,
that's going to be so fun. Is
to
the
like
idea
play
that
with that.
the favor
Yeah.
is you go away, because Punk is so sure that he's gonna have his best friend at Mania with him, and then for Seth to just be like, "No, my favor is that you don't get to be here." Like that's what you should do, because I almost stomped your head in, and now you owed me a favor. It's like Roman said. It seems like these favors Paul Heyman owns always winds up biting Roman in the ass. So I think Roman has finally realized like Paul needs to get out of here, and I think letting these three just have a match. This match is gonna be. I mean, I know I said it throughout the entire show, but this match is gonna be like. It could be one or two ways. It's either gonna be slow, and it's gonna go on for a long time, or it's going to be just chaotic in the sense of like. They're gonna be they're gonna start throwing punches right when the match begins. I mean, we know how triple threats break down. Eventually, you're gonna get a Seth and Punk one-on-one segment. Eventually, you're gonna get a Roman and Seth one-on-one, and eventually you get the
Roman and Punk. Roman and Punk. That's what everybody want to see. That's what everybody want to fucking see, bro. And then on top of that. I think the fast start would be nice, but we all know when that bell ring, we finna have all three of them just staring each other down.
I think what they also could do, and I mean we'll see, is you're right, ring that bell, and then Roman Superman punches one of them straight out the ring. And then he stares down with the other. And
then he just stares down with the other. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Superman punch set the ass first, because that's the motherfucker you want like out of the ring to do some slot shit and come back. So then we just got, because that's what it's all about, really. If this is about Paul Heyman, so this is really about Roman and Punk boxing over Paul Heyman, and Seth just has beef with both of them.
And I'm happy Seth got into this. I mean,
super happy. It's not like Seth is not third wheeling. That's not what I mean by that, by the way.
And I feel like sometimes how I talk about Seth Rollins, people may think like in the Discord stuff that I dislike Seth Rollins. No, I do think the world of Seth Rollins. I just think that like Seth, I don't know, there's a certain thing about Seth Rollins matches that sometimes bother me. But I absolutely am happy Seth is getting another main event in his career for Mania. It is regardless of what anyone says. I know Penta said it, and it is kind of true. Really, where you're at on the card shouldn't matter. If you're the main event, if you're the opener, if you're the middle, you should still be putting in as much effort as possible. Because at the end of the day, the fans who pay a ticket deserve that. So I'm very happy because Seth does put in that effort to get to these spots. You know what I mean? And
no matter what condition his body in.
I mean, no matter what anyone says about Roman, name me a superstar who in the last, I would give or take 10 years has done what Roman has done besides John Cena. And yep, you can say that the WWE pushed him and forced him down people, but Roman took every crap he was given. The stupid big dog gimmick where at one point he had a feud with Baron Corbin and dog food was part of it. The feud with the Shane McMahon, like all that stuff. And Roman, all he did was try his best at it. So like, that's why I don't give any crap to Roman. And Roman's a worker. Roman goes in that ring, regardless what nobody wants to say.
That part-time shit gotta stop, bro. That part-time shit gotta stop. That's such a fucking dumbass statement. Do y'all know what this man was doing before he realized he had cancer again? This man was working more than your favorite superstar was times 10, bro.
Exactly.
Every Raw episode when he got to SmackDown, damn near every SmackDown, and bro, during the pandemic, the man was on every show. Him and Drew McIntyre held the pandemic fucking down.
Yep, and I would also shout out like the role models, Sasha Banks and Bayley. They held it down too. Yep. But here's the thing about Roman that people don't understand: like Roman got drafted to SmackDown in 2019. And I say all the time, 2019 is a horrible year for professional wrestling. Yes, AEW starts. Yeah, that's cool. Sure. But the rest of the year, in general, I can't think of many good matches that happened in 2019 WWE. But Roman got drafted to SmackDown, which at the time, in my opinion, was almost unwatchable. 2019 SmackDown is very bad. It is not a fun show to watch. And all Roman did was try his best to make that show watchable. And, eventually they go to Fox, and that's when the booking got somewhat better. But all Roman ever tried to do was his best. All he did was give it his all. And I adore Roman.
Yeah.
I think Roman's winning this match, but we're going to talk more about this match. They can do so much with these three men with their spot. There's so many things they could do.
Before we get to the spots, how long do you think this match is going to be?
Oh, easy 30, 35.
30, right? 30, that's what I'm thinking, bro. That's what I'm thinking, too. Like easy 30. They damn near might go 40.
Yeah, I bet all together, if you count in their entrance, because all three of them about to shine out in their entrance.
Yeah.
I mean,
how long was Roman, Rock, Seth, and Cody? That was like 49, right?
The match was 49, but all together, that, from the entrance, from the start of the video package to the show coming off air is an hour and 10 minutes.
I'm gonna give this one an hour. Yeah, for the whole time.
I think altogether, this takes. Because, we can say it now because it's pretty much known. Punk is having Live in Color to Cult of Personality, which is going to be phenomenal. I'm sure Seth has some elaborate, ridiculous outfit and entrance plan. And Roman, he doesn't need any of that. Just let that man throw up the one and we blow up the stadium. How about that? He throws the one up and just launch the fireworks.
I don't need no budget for Roman, bro. Don't give that man no budget.
Let Roman just. Roman's just gonna have so many fireworks. I'm interested to see. Part of me wants to see Roman bring back the golden glove that he was wearing for this match. And I know it's dumb, but I thought that was really cool when he was Universal Champion. He was wearing a golden glove. Yeah. That would be really cool to see him bring it back. There's no way I see people all the time. Roman should change his gear. No. You want Roman coming out in white?
Bro, that is some 2K shit, bro. If you want to see Roman in white pants, go change his colorway on 2K. That man is not coming out in white. No, bro. Leave that man with them black, right? With the goddamn Jordans on them, bro.
Yep. And he's gonna. One of my favorite things was it 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, when TikTok, it was for a Mania, and Roman uploaded a TikTok, and it's just him getting his beard trimmed up and his hair done. And he goes, I don't need anything special. This is all I need, or something like he flexes that Roman doesn't need this elaborate entrance. He doesn't need. No. And now they did the chorus and 39 for Roman. That was really sweet. Bro, so I am interested to see what they'll do.
The tribal the drums and shit last year. That shit was hot.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what they do for Roman. But honestly, Roman easily could just come out on that stage, throw that one up, and blow up the entire stage. And that's
make people deaf. That's right there, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you sit right there, I'm so sorry because it's gonna be a lot of pyro.
It's gonna be
Roman should just have pyro shooting his entire way. Let me tell you, he should come out, throw that one up, just shoot pyro, and then as he's walking, pyro is just shooting the entire time. It should just be the most obnoxious pyro budget ever for Roman Reigns this year because, he needs something. Punk is gonna have Live in Color. Seth, God knows what Seth's gonna do, dude. I couldn't even. I know. So I saw someone on Twitter, and obviously I don't know this person's name. Someone's like, "Oh, Seth's gonna do the Shield thing." If he does that again, he ruins it. He did it last year.
Yeah, he's not doing that, bro.
Yeah, and last year it was sweet because, there's
it
a
makes
1% chance people thought Moxley was coming out, and I don't even know what I would have done at that point,
bro.
But
I don't know why that just is there a chance? Everybody, there was not one person on earth that was a wrestling fan that was like, bro, Moxley's not coming out. There was wait a second. They were like, wait a second. Did Tony become a genius for a weekend?
Tony said, oh my God, I have this idea. And before it sounds like we're hitting on AEW, we are going to review AEW stuff.
Yeah, we are big AEW fans over here. We actually have a couple people in the Discord that like AEW too that we might have on and talk with us with it.
Yeah, because we watch Dynamite, we watch Collision, we have great times watching those shows. We just like messing with it because it is
Yeah,
fun.
because
It
that's
is
like
fun to be like, hey, no,
that's like the shtick. AEW sucks. In reality, AEW. We were talking about this last night. I will say this on the pod. AEW has better in-ring wrestling than WWE, but WWE's storylines make it so that their wrestling being better doesn't mean shit. And AEW has really bad matches sometimes, so that's what really makes it seem like man, like you know what I'm saying. But in-ring work, bruh. Go watch Takeshita versus Will on the last Dynamite on this week. What was that? That was 2 days ago. Go watch that. Go watch watch any Mark Briscoe match from AEW. In the Owen Hart
I
Cup.
can't wait till we talk about Mark.
Like, come on, bro. Mark Briscoe, Kyle Fletcher from the Owen Hart Cup. Go watch that. Go watch that.
I mean, for like talk about the pod real quick. We plan on doing. Obviously, we're gonna have these night one predictions. We're gonna have night two predictions. Mm-hmm. Then maybe, depending on how we're feeling, maybe we could drop that episode where we just talk about like our love for wrestling.
Yeah.
Like maybe before we do the stand and deliver reaction, because we won't. I mean, obviously, we'll have these two pods. This is being filmed Friday, and we can probably try to fit that in before we do the stand and deliver if we want to. If not, it will come out probably week sometime, but just like
next week,
so you can get to know. Maybe we'll do a thing where we'll take like our top 5 from like WWE, AEW. I can talk about my love for like wrestling, but I can talk about his love. We'll talk about some of our favorite matches from this year and just in general. See, that'd be fun for us, for you to get to know us as
right. Just because you guys probably don't get the side jokes and shit yet, because we have to explain to AEW. We love AEW, bro. We shit talking because it's like your friend. You bully that friend because you love him so much. If you don't bully him, you ain't really your friend for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what's gonna happen. Back to the match. Roman's gonna bully Seth and Punk.
Bro, get the fuck.
He's gonna stack both of them.
You gonna make me press the button again. You gonna make me press the button again.
I don't have to see. Here's the problem. I don't have the button privilege like he does. So he can say something. I can't boo him. I have to sit here and go. I don't get the boo buttons, damn it. Help me.
Oh man. But okay, a couple questions about this match though before we get over with it, because this is gonna be an amazing match. Number one, phenomenal. Order of the entrances. I know that doesn't matter. It actually does matter. It actually does matter.
Absolutely. Punk is getting his ass to that ring first.
Oh, what? So that means I'll say if Punk is coming out first, that automatically means Tribal Chief is the last one to walk out there.
Absolutely. It don't matter the order. Roman is last. The last entrance you are seeing is Roman Reigns walking his ass down that ramp. Ain't no chance. There might be a chance that's the last thing you see on night 2. Who knows? Roman is making sure you know he's the main. He's the best.
Yes, this is facts. So Roman is definitely coming. I'm gonna agree with you on that one. So Punk out first, then we're getting Seth Rollins, then we're getting Roman. I think that's gonna be the order. All right, second question: who is taking the pin? Man.
Of course. There's an obvious answer here on who's taking the pin.
Bro, if you say what I say, I will end the pod. I will end the pod.
CM Punk is eating the
pod. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, thank you for tuning in to our Mania predictions. Bro, what do you mean?
It needs to happen. It needs to happen to build everything. Punk needs to get his ass put in the middle of that ring and pinned by Roman. It needs to happen. Trust me, it needs to. It's for the better of business, man.
This is some bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. This is some bullshit. Right here, you heard it here first. CM Punk getting pinned. That is some bullshit, bro. No.
But I have a question for you.
I'm listening.
So they're going to have 2 announce tables. Maybe like Charlotte and Tiffany break one. Who knows? But there's definitely going to be an announce table that will not be broke all night randomly, that will be perfectly set for this match. Who is getting put through the announce table?
You already know who getting put through the announce table, bro. They're gonna shield bomb my homie Punk through the announce table, bro. They are shield bombing my dog through the fucking announce table, and Paul Heyman is gonna lose his fucking top, b. Like, you know the faces that Paul Heyman be making, like the gasping, bro. He's just gonna he's just, no, my tribal, please, chief, please, no. Bro.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I think Roman's getting his ass put for the table because Roman's gonna need a break after about 10 minutes. He's like, all right, let's get up there.
He's all right, come on, y'all. I need to go ahead and lay down for a little bit. Go ahead and put me through this motherfucker. Bro, imagine.
Go work your match.
Bro, imagine though, Seth and Punk shield bomb Roman through the table.
That's what I think is gonna happen.
That's gonna, bro, because that's long time storytelling, long term story, bro. Punk made the shield. Like,
yep.
Bro, if he shield bomb Roman with G.
I think they're gonna do it, and then they're gonna turn and just start beating the piss out of each other. But I think it would make sense because you gotta take Roman out. I think Roman is the one going through the table.
It's exactly like with Stand and Deliver with Obafemi, how Obafemi's getting taken out.
Yeah, I mean,
the biggest threat has to be taken out.
I also think I think Roman's gonna spear someone through a barricade. I think they're going to destroy ringside for this match.
Oh yeah,
like it is literally just gonna be a wreckage of stuff by the end.
Like it might not be a lot of weapons. Like they're gonna be a steel chair. There's gonna be a steel chair involved.
The steel chair?
There's gonna be a steel chair involved.
And it should be Roman taking that chair, hitting Seth in the back, and then hitting him again and again and again and again and again.
And while he's doing that, Punk go turn him around. He gonna try to hit Punk. Punk go under it, hit his ass, go to sleep, bow, game. Ball
and
game.
Then Roman kicks out. And then Roman takes the chair and hits Punk again and again.
No.
That would be so... Dude, you know what would be a big moment, though? That would be sweet. I don't know how they could do this realistically. That Punk should hit one of them in the back with the chair. Like, instead of it being that Punk should do it. Almost like you two are so focused on each other with the chair. Because, I mean, remember, Roman lost the Universal title last year, Undisputed title last year, because of the shot to the back on Seth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Seth, you know, obviously that's how the Shield broke up, was that chair shot to the back. So what happens if it's that they're so focused on that stupid chair and hitting each other in the back that Punk does it to them almost like a, hey, here's the reality. You two are being stupid about this.
Bro, and you know what what made me just make that like a perfect fucking sequence? You remember how you said Roman hits one of them with the Superman punch and I said Seth hit it on Punk? Yeah. And then they're just sitting there pushing each other, arguing and shit. Punk gets so pissed off, he just goes and just grabs that chair, and then like one of them sees it, and then like they make the face, but it's too late by that time. He just come up, bow. It'd have to be Roman, I think, though, right?
Yeah.
He would have to hit Roman in the back, bro. My dog Roman, bro, almost always getting fucking smacked in the back with the chair, G. That ain't right. That ain't. And then, bro, when Seth did that shit on the Go Home show on Raw, damn, they shed a tear, bro. I was traumatized. I had PTSD, boy.
I mean, why did Michael Cole scream, that's the Shield chair? That's the same chair? That's the same chair from 11 years ago? Bro, get new chairs! Bro, no wonder the ring announcer is annoyed.
Hey, Michael Cole be taking gummies with Pat, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Michael Cole has let loose. Like, I don't know if y'all saw Pat's show that he did. Michael Cole was on stage down in Jack Daniels, bro. Michael Cole is a completely different animal now, bro. I'm telling you.
Michael's just different like that. Michael Cole said, yep, I got this. Don't worry, I got some stuff I want to say now. I don't got someone in my ear screaming at me. Literally. I mean, I got something for this.
But the commentary's been so much better like that, bro. With them just being like free balling. Like, I know people aren't like the biggest fan of Pat because Pat doesn't really. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm be honest about it, I don't necessarily like Pat McAfee's commentary at all. I think sometimes he buries not buries the wrestlers, but like there's times
things you shouldn't say. I'm agree.
And like you shouldn't be joking about certain things. Or like one thing that irritates me, and I know maybe I'm just because of I'm a big mark for wrestling, right? You shouldn't talk during the entrances. Unless And it's like, I'm saying back, you can talk during the entrances
If you're
if
doing
it's
a
like,
storyline, if you're like, yeah,
and
it's
it's
like
the middle of
storyline
the show.
purposes.
But when it's the main event, it's like a marquee main event. Like I forgot, maybe I don't think it was
Please be
like a
quiet.
main event, but it was Roman and Solo. I think at day one, like the Netflix.
Oh, that
Raw.
Netflix, yeah, and he was like
And
overdoing it. He was
Paul,
overdoing it. He
yeah,
was.
he's just talking during Roman's entrance so much, and it got to the point where I was like, "You're just like being annoying. You're
Yapping. You're just
ruining
yapping at this
this
point.
entrance."
Yeah.
And that just shouldn't be a thing. I mean, I get it. Maybe people love it, and that's cool. Like,
But
respect.
not
I
everybody,
respect
yeah,
all
not
wrestling
everybody,
opinions.
but not everybody a fan of
So,
it. I definitely agree.
yeah. But I think it's helped Michael Cole's career. He feels
Mm-hmm.
more motivated, and
Yeah.
I don't know who's commentating Mania.
If I would guess, me personally, my commentating team that I would want would be Cole. If did they do 3 or 4? 3?
They did 3 for Rumble, I think, because it was Pat Colin. I want to say either Corey or Wade. Wade
Wade,
Barrett was.
that's who I said. That's who my perfect commentary team is: Pat, Michael Cole, and Wade. I love Corey Graves, love Booker T. I'm a really big fan of what's our boy on NXT?
Joseph.
Vic Joseph, that's my dog. I fuck with Vic Joseph heavy. I cannot wait to see Vic Joseph on the main roster commentary because he will kill it. Vic Joseph's really good.
Yeah, no, Vic Joseph.
And then our boy Joe Tessitore, he's good too. I like Joe Tessitore.
All the commentators are good right now. I like all the commentators.
But if I could have a team that I would want, I would probably do Cole, Pat, and Wade.
Now, I have another question about this match.
I'm listening.
So Seth Rollins does a suicide dive, right? Obviously.
Uh-huh.
CM Punk's does a suicide dive. Do you think there's a chance that we're gonna see Roman bust out?
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck.
Hey, maybe Roman's motivated.
Bro.
Ah, man.
If
Come on, bro.
If I see a flying tribal chief on my screen, bro, I will take 3 shots. You heard it here first. I will take 3 shots on that live pod right after Mania Night 1. If we get a flying tribal chief, you heard it here first. Write it down, take a picture, put it in your photographic memory. I will take 3 shots if we get a Oh my, what?
I mean, who knows? Mania's gonna be a great time. I mean, for context, we are watching Mania together.
Yes.
So just so we can. I mean, our post Mania pod will be. We're gonna sound so excited for it because obviously it's gonna be right after. We plan on doing it right after. Like Mania is gonna end at 11:30. We're going live on Twitch at 11:35 if we can get everything set up.
That ass. We can watch the press conference later. We the press conference. God damn it, come watch us.
Yeah, listen to us. Listen to what we got to say.
But ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have for the night 1 predictions. Man, this is going to be a really good show. We were talking about it before. I think we're more excited for night 1 than night 2. The matches that are on night 1, I just feel like not even the builds are better, but just like the matches,
it's just a fun card.
Yeah, it's like a really, really fun card. And night 2 predictions will be up pretty soon. We're gonna go ahead and get this one uploaded for you guys, and then we're gonna go ahead and knock out those night 2 ones. But anything you want to say to the people, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, real quick before we end, do you want to run down one more time who we picked to win?
Oh yeah. So I am taking CM Punk. I think that's well known for everybody. For the people that's in the Discord watching, y'all already know who I got.
I meant for the whole show. But I have Roman obviously in the main. For the opening match, we have both said. I said Gunther.
Yep, and I'm taking Jey Uso.
Yep, and then we said for El Americano versus Rey Mysterio, I have Rey Mysterio.
I'm taking El Grande Americano, the greatest luchador of all time.
For LA Knight and Jacob Fatu, I'm taking Jacob Fatu.
I got LA Knight.
For Tiffany, or not Tiffany, we'll get to that, but for Jade and Naomi, I'm taking Naomi.
I got Naomi too.
For the War Raiders versus the New Day, I'm taking the New Day.
New Day.
For Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte, I'm taking the Queen Charlotte Flair.
Tiffy time.
Now, obviously, I know we just said it, but for the main event, I'm taking the Tribal Chief, the one Roman Reigns.
I got my ones up, but y'all already know who I'm taking. Straight Edge, CM Punk, Second City.
Sorry, Seth. Sorry,
Yeah.
Seth.
Sorry, Seth. You're in. Unfortunately, no, Seth should take the pin, but I think he's pinning Roman. That's Punk's whole agenda.
We know who needs to take a pin here. All right.
I'm gonna abruptly end the pod. Do not say it. Don't.
I hope you guys enjoyed listening.
Don't say it. He was gonna say it. He was literally about to say it. I heard him.
I hope you guys enjoyed listening. Thank you for listening to the pod. Thank you for following us. We hope you love this.
Man, we try to make it interesting and fun for y'all, entertaining, so it's not just us like, oh, we picked this person. Yeah, we picked them. All right, next match.
We don't like pre-plan any of this, just so you guys. This is legit. We don't talk about all we can pull the curtain back on is we talk about what matches we think are going to happen when. So that's the easy way to flow the pod. But we don't I didn't know who he thought was winning at all on any of these shows so far.
So that's why it was so funny that Stand and Deliver, all our picks were together. But we told y'all when it came to Mania, he was going to be on opposite sides of the spectrum.
We agreed on 2 of the 3.
We both got New Day and we both got Naomi. Yep, that's it.
Yep.
I can't wait to see night 2. Night 2 gonna be fun.
Oh, I got a big match I want to talk about on night 2. I'm gonna talk about that main event.
Ooh, bro. Y'all know how I feel. I ain't even finna talk about it. We'll see y'all night 2. Hey, have a great rest of y'all day. We will see y'all soon. Peace.